Hi, I'm Michael Garner from the cast A Tale of Two Cities, and I'm going to be reading The Price of War by Toby, Lowther. General Druss stood back in the gently drizzling rain, water running in streams down his black coat, finger hovering over the doorbell. He hesitated a moment, glancing to the side where his sergeant held the small, dark casket wrapped in its weather shield. He always hated doing this. A quick press and the shrill buzz of the bell rang out. A moment's stillness passed. At last, the door viewport cracked open, a fearful pair of blue eyes staring into the night. My sincerest apologies, Miss Wilder, and those of the state. A muted whimper behind the door. Druss turned to the sergeant and took the package, passing it through the postal slot. The mother put up a brave face, but he could see the tears welling in her eyes. He died well, Mrs. Jones. He did his country proud. The woman looked at him and then gently shook her head, closing the viewport on the world. The general turned away, absently scratching the black stubble gathering on his chin. His haunted grey eyes searched the darkened street, but for what, he could not say. You, drink, Sergeant? Not regularly, sir, but I sure could tonight, muttered the sergeant, eyes downcast, trying uselessly to stomp some warmth into his feet. He hadn't meant to, but somehow Druss found his way back to the old gallery. The battered concrete walls and neon sign flickering above the portal door beckoned him. Druss pushed the door switch, and after a moment's hesitation, the door dilated with a deep, rushed groan. The greasy floor clung to boots as the general made his way into the darkened interior, trying not to breathe too deeply. This place had seen better days. The barkeep glanced up with a look of mild surprise as Druss and the sergeant entered. Back again, General? The usual? Druss merely nodded, wandering over to one of the battered tables. Why here, General? Asked the sergeant, settling down. It's where it started, you know, muttered Druss, staring across the empty tables. We were going to do something to make a difference, you know. It's gone, General. Pardon, sir, but you should know that better than most. The ventilators hummed, filling the air with their petrol scent. The barkeep hurried over with a couple of plastic mugs, then retreated in silence. It's getting to you again, isn't it? Asked the sergeant, stiff formality softening to pity in his face. Jeff was a good lad, muttered the colonel, taking a swig from the pungent fluid in his glass. We send them quick to the dirt. And what for? Don't know, sir. It's life. It's not my life, not anymore. With that, the general gently drew out his service pistol and laid it down on the table. I'll hand in my resignation tomorrow. You don't really think this'll make a difference, do you? What else can? Asked Druss, looking down at the table. One step, one person, one choice at a time. That, my friend, is real change.